What if I told you that much of what you're chasing in life, success, possessions, approval, might be nothing more than a mirage? Every day we wake up and pour our time, energy, and attention into pursuits we believe will bring us happiness. Yet at the end of the day, why does that sense of fulfillment feel so fleeting? As a monk, I've spent years observing people, their habits, and the stories they tell themselves about what matters. And today I want to help you uncover the truth about where your focus lies and whether it's leading you to a meaningful life or away from it. There's an old parable about a man walking through the desert. He sees a shimmering oasis in the distance, filled with promises of water, shade, and rest. Driven by his thirst, he rushes toward it, only to find nothing. It was a mirage. Frustrated but undeterred, he sees another glimmer ahead and sprints toward it. Again, it vanishes. Exhausted and lost, he realizes he's been chasing illusions. This story may sound distant from our lives, but is it really? How often do we find ourselves chasing after things, wealth, titles, admiration, only to discover that they leave us feeling emptier than before? The first step to redirecting your focus is understanding that not everything that glitters is gold. And often, the most precious things are the simplest, the quietest, and the easiest to overlook. Take a moment to think about your typical day. How much of your time is spent in distraction? Social media, endless notifications, the constant need to stay busy, these things have become modern-day mirages. We're so consumed by the noise that we forget to pause and ask ourselves, what am I really seeking? Is it connection, purpose, peace? The irony is that while we're busy chasing external rewards, the answers to these questions lie within us, patiently waiting to be heard. The problem is not that we're looking, but that we're looking in the wrong places. When I became a monk, one of the hardest lessons I had to learn was letting go of the attachment to doing. In our society, we're taught that productivity equals worth. But let me ask you this. If you're climbing a ladder at full speed, does it matter how fast you're moving if the ladder is leaning against the wrong wall? True progress is not about how much you do, but about whether what you're doing aligns with your values. I had to learn to sit still, to reflect, and to embrace the discomfort of questioning my own priorities. And in that stillness, I found clarity. One of the most powerful insights I've gained is this. Life is not about filling your days with more. It's about filling your days with meaning. And meaning doesn't come from what you achieve. It comes from how you live. Are you kind to others? Are you present in the moments that matter? Are you nurturing relationships, not just building networks? These are the questions that will guide you toward a fulfilling life. And the beauty of these questions is that they don't require external validation or approval. They're deeply personal and entirely within your control. Let me share another story. There was once a traveler who visited a village known for its wise sages. He asked one of them, "What's the secret to a happy life?" The sage replied, "Come back tomorrow." Intrigued but confused, the traveler returned the next day. The sage handed him a spoon with a few drops of oil and said, "Walk through the village and observe its beauty, but don't spill the oil." The traveler carefully walked around, focusing so much on not spilling the oil that he missed everything around him. When he returned, the sage asked, "What did you see?" Embarrassed, the traveler admitted he saw nothing. The sage smiled and said, "Try again, but this time be mindful of both the oil and your surroundings." The lesson? Balance. Life is about being present while honoring your responsibilities. Neither should overshadow the other. So how can you start shifting your focus today? Begin by decluttering your mind. Identify what truly matters to you and eliminate the distractions that don't serve that purpose. Practice mindfulness. Even 5 minutes of sitting quietly each day can help you reconnect with yourself. And most importantly, remember that every decision you make, how you spend your time, where you direct your energy, is a vote for the person you want to become. Are your actions aligned with the life you envision for yourself? As we end this journey together, I want to leave you with a simple thought. You have everything you need to live a meaningful life. The key is to stop looking outward and start looking inward. Prioritize connection over competition, presence over productivity, and purpose over perfection. When you do this, you'll find that life's greatest treasures aren't found in the distance, but are already within your grasp. If this message resonated with you, take a moment to reflect on your own priorities. Share your thoughts in the comments and let me know one change you're committing to today. And if you found value in this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so we can continue this journey of growth together. Until next time, may you find peace and clarity in every step of your path.